Hey everyone, so we're back and it's 2026.
Yep. Today is the first day of the year.
We are driving back home from Knoxville, Tennessee, but actually that wasn't our trip that we took for the holidays. We actually went to go see his family in Pikeville, Kentucky, and after that he had to stop in Knoxville so he can do some work. Do you want to talk about that? You want to do the whole time?
Yeah, we have a customer in Knoxville that we have a project that we're working with them on, and kind of under a time crunch due to some funding that we had to spend before the end of the year. So just stopped there to kind of check in on how things are going, and we decided to kind of stay there through the new year, and we're headed home today.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to leave tomorrow, but I'm glad we're leaving today because 2 weeks of being away from home is just way too much for us.
Yep.
But
Been a long 2 weeks.
what did everyone do for the holidays?
Christmas, family stuff.
Leave comments. We're interested who's watching our video, and we'd like for you guys to interact with us. Right, babe?
Yep.
Yeah. So you want to talk a little bit about what we did in Kentucky?
Well, it was mostly just visiting family, right? We stayed with my brother, and of course, new little nephew. He's a little over a year old. His first Christmas. No, second Christmas.
Yeah,
he was little teeny tiny last Christmas. I forgot. He was born in September. So second Christmas with him. Had a really good time. Did a little bit of shooting. Went to see my dad. Did a little bit of took his side-by-side back in the mountains. So we did a little bit of riding. It was unusually warm. So especially for this time of year, usually it's pretty cold. We've even got some snow when we've been here before. But remember when we were back on the brakes with my car and it started pouring the snow? We were in that BMW.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Was like
very dangerous.
3 years ago, 4 years ago. That's a very long time.
The snow got so bad that I had to leave my car at the bottom of my brother's driveway because I couldn't make it up the driveway, and then the car got snowed in. It wouldn't move. But
our car is gone. Gone.
But
right now right now it's hot again. It's 53 degrees. But it did get down to 30 degrees.
21 at night.
The 30s, 21 down to the 20s.
Yeah, on Sunday night it got down to like 21 degrees. But through the week it was like 70 some degrees. It was really nice, especially during the day. So, yeah, it was a good trip. Kind of low key. We went to the gym. We signed up. Oh yeah, you lost your AirPods. We lost our shaker cups. I don't know. But we officially signed up for Planet Fitness.
We're Planet Fitness members.
So we just paying the day pass over and over. They were doing the beginning of the year deal, $1 to sign up, $15 or something like that. So we just went ahead and signed up, and then I get a free guest pass. So
yeah, because he already travels for work and has to go to the gym, so he's already spending money on these gyms day passes.
Yeah.
So let's talk about some stuff we've been working on in 2025 and what 2026 looks like now. So things that I've accomplished in 2025 is really a lot with bodybuilding. Has to do with bodybuilding. So I did 2 growth phases and 1 mini cut. So I did a growth phase, a mini cut, and then a growth phase. And I'm still in my second growth phase now, and I've made a huge improvement, huge progress. I've grown a lot, and I'm really excited for how much I'm going to grow for 2026, and I will be able to see my growth into after my mini cut, so I'll share that with you guys. If you guys want to see more of it, you guys can look at our Instagram page. It's The Bond of Steel, same as our YouTube. And going into the new year, I will be working towards building for a whole year, and I probably won't be doing a show until 2027. And then Isaac, on the other hand,
I also did basically took 2025 and grew. Did a growth phase, mini cut growth phase, just like her, almost on the same timeline. So I'm finishing up my second growth phase now. Seem to have put on a lot of size. Stayed relatively lean, especially for the holidays and stuff. So, but I did put on some weight. As you can see, my face is nice and round right now because I'm at the peak of my growth. So I've got a lot of water and glycogen and put on a little fat.
I like my face a little fuller though. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys like my face fuller when I'm cutting?
I like mine a little slimmer.
Slim? I mean, you're a man though.
Yeah, sure, it's true. But
women are supposed to be more fuller, and it gives that youthful look.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. Or is it prerogative?
No, just an opinion.
What's prerogative?
Prerogative. I guess it's like your MO, what you're about.
Oh, then that's my
your prerogative
opinion.
is you're a posing coach, bodybuilder, blah 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 blah.
Oh yeah, I'm a posing coach now. So I'm really good at posing. I've always found an interest in posing. I've never been good with rhythm, and I say rhythm because and I put rhythm and posing together because when you do your routine, you have when you don't have to have flow, but if you have flow, it just makes your routine and your aesthetics nice. It makes it look nicer. How would you say that?
Yep, I would say aesthetically it just makes it look nicer.
So the walk, the routine, the flow, all of that is just when you put it all together, you want to give that nice aesthetics, that look, and rhythm it plays a big role in this because walking, you need to have rhythm. You need to be able to move slow and smoothly. I want to say smoothly. And same for the routine. You want to have nice, slow, controlled transitions and flow as you're transitioning. So I used to be very stiff when I will, move my arms or, spread my hands. And it took me about 2 years, a year and a half to finally get it down. And I'm pretty good at it. So I started teaching it. I get asked a lot about about my walk, so I might start teaching my walk too. I learned that myself. Yeah, I'm a posing coach.
Yep. So yeah, our 2025. That's our bodybuilding focus.
Yeah.
Had a lot of advancements career-wise too. We gained a lot of accounts, able to secure lots of purchase orders. So career-wise, 2025 went pretty well as well. Relationship-wise, we didn't kill each other, so that went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yep. So, but yeah, looking forward to 2026. I'll probably, tentatively, we're going to do a show. We believe we're going to do a mini cut through January. See how I look, and then decide as to whether or not we continue cutting to do a show.
Yeah, he needs to go pro.
Yep.
He is closer to going pro than I am. He's huge, I have a lot of work, but I'm okay with that. I'm patient, and I enjoy the process. The process or the progress? The process. I enjoy the process. Yeah. So we are in this car. We have 11 hours to go. You can tell we're fed up. We're tired. We're just ready.
We have been traveling and just ready to be home in our bed, back on routine, doing our thing. But
We have a little doggy back
a
there.
little doggy back there. He's all high on trazodone right now, so he's good.
I took Dramamine because I'm getting car sick. Okay, we're gonna come back because our mood is like, you know.
Bleh.
Yeah, our mood is bleh.
I don't think it's bad. We're just sort of relaxed.
Yeah, I think we're because we're like going back and forth and like joking and stuff.
Well, we kind of just been explaining what we had going on and what we got going on moving into the new year, and I don't think it's blah. More of an update. We haven't done one in a while.
That's true. We haven't done an update. Oh, do you want to talk about our Instagram?
Yeah, they talk about social media a little bit.
We'll talk about
Well, it's your prerogative.
But you explain it better. I'm gonna go off topic or go on a train wreck, go off the rail tracks,
Go off the rail tracks.
the railroad. How do you say? Go off a tangent.
Off the rail. Down a rabbit hole.
Go down a rabbit hole.
No, so she's, of course, the goal is to be a posing coach. In order to be a posing coach, you got to generate clients. In order to generate clients, she's mostly looking for remote posing, so like virtual, like online. She does have some clients wanting to pose in person, but for the most part, the biggest opportunity is virtual, right? So in order to generate clients, you have to get your name out there. In order to get your name out there, you have to build a social media presence to some extent. So we did elicit the services of a gentleman to help her with posing coaching and social media. This was back a few months ago. So just been trying to build a social media presence. Kind of going several different ways with it. Building a social media presence is harder than what that we anticipated.
Oh yeah.
Especially how you have to treat it. It's almost like treating it like a full-time job, and how you have to appeal to people. And then the biggest struggle that we're having right now is the Instagram algorithm sort of has us locked out.
The Bond of Steel page, because that's our joint account, primarily fitness content. And then we have our separate private accounts. Well, it was private and we just now made it public, but we have our separate accounts where it's just what we want to post, mainly about me or mainly about him.
It's lifestyle.
And I wanted to test something, like, why are my videos not getting views on our fitness page? And I wanted to see if it was my fitness account that had a problem. And I tried it on my personal page, and I got like 60,000 views, 70,000 views. I have trials. What is it called? Trial reels?
Trial reels.
And I don't have that option on the fitness page. And I don't get more than like I don't get more than 1,000 views
on the fitness page.
On the fitness page. So there's something wrong with it. Just like stops it underneath. It's either 1,000 or underneath 1,000.
Yeah, it won't. Instagram won't circulate the reels. They don't go anywhere.
I don't know what's wrong with them.
So we took the same reels that she was posting on the joint page, the Bond of Steel, and she just posted in the exact same content, everything, on her personal page when she made it public, and there was completely different KPIs that happened. So like she was getting tons and tons of engagement, views on her personal page. So it wasn't content driven. The issue wasn't content driven. That's what we were able to confirm, as to whether or not people just didn't like the content, or if they weren't seeing the content. And it wasn't content driven, because the same content performed completely differently from one page to the next. I posted the same thing just to continue the experiment on my page, and it did even less than the Bond of Steel. So for some reason my page is also not circulating on the algorithm. Don't know why hers is. It's a
my
mystery.
Account is newer, his account is older, our joint account is older. I had that before I even met him.
Well, and then the joint accounts went through several iterations of different accounts, Used to be her personal account, then it went to a Lash page. Hell, it may have even went through something else before that. I don't even know.
I changed the names many times. Yeah.
Changed the names many times. It went to a Lash page, and then like a fitness page, and now like a posing fitness page. So it's been through several iterations. ChatGPT suggested it might be because Instagram don't know where to put the account. Like they don't know like what genre to circulate it in, so they just don't circulate it at all until it can recalibrate. Find that a little hard to believe because my personal account's not performing either, and it's just the only issue with it is it's old.
That's a common denominator.
Yeah, I think older accounts get put in like a bucket and they don't go anywhere. If your account is over a certain age and you've never had a lot of views or a lot of engagement or a lot of posts that reached a lot of people, after so long, Instagram really don't even look at it anymore to circulate it. Like it just thinks it's an old dormant account. So it's like, I'm not going to circulate it. So don't really know how to overcome that. ChatGPT just said keep posting, and eventually the algorithm will recalibrate, and then it'll start reaching more people. So I don't know. Other than that,
yeah.
But the problem with what we have going on right now with her page is she's only posting like funny content and like lifestyle content, and there's no posing content being posted. So if someone went to her page, they wouldn't even see that she offered any services.
And it's not really targeting bodybuilders.
Yeah, and again, like what are you trying to do? Like you're trying to generate clients, but you're not doing anything to hit that genre. So just a little bit of a gray area on what to do.
And then also the guy that's guiding me, which originally he was coaching me to build a clientele or how to get clients for posing. And then we had to transfer to being an Instagram influencer, which I don't like. I don't want to be Instagram influencer. I don't like having to make all these videos and on what's trending. It's not a lot of work, but having to keep feeding people, it's a lot, like having to please people. Is that what it's called? People please?
Yeah, people please.
It's draining.
Well, and you got to post something every day.
And then when the videos go viral, like, okay, this shit works, but
it don't really, because she doesn't gain any followers.
Because you rarely get followers. And I've seen some guys that their videos, like this one guy, his video went to 23 million views. Like, okay, yeah, you help people get views and stuff, and you help people make viral videos, but why is his following still 2,000 followers, but his video just went viral to 25 million, people that viewed it? Like,
and also what
doesn't make sense.
What she's noticing too on the stuff that she's posting, it's getting lots and lots of views, 70,000, 80,000 views, lots of likes, shares, but no comments.
Yeah, or
like
no
zero
follows.
Or the comments are just her followers. Like they're really knowing, which is very, to me, peculiar, because every reel that I come across on Instagram has thousands of comments that make it big enough to hit the algorithm that the public is seeing it, which obviously if you're at 70,000 views, I mean, that's a pretty good lot of, exposure right there, but why is nobody commenting? So there's something to it that we really haven't cracked yet, and maybe we weren't meant to crack it. I don't know, but like, and then what did the president of Instagram just recently say? Likes don't matter no more, or something like that? Hashtags. So your hashtags that you put that you think is going to circulate it to specific genres, like hashtag bodybuilding, hashtag New Year's, blah, 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 apparently don't matter. So it doesn't matter what hashtags you put there, they don't work.
But the lucky number is 3.
The lucky number is 3. That's always
been my lucky number 2. But yeah, so it's overwhelming. You know, I'm really good at posing. I'm really good at teaching it too. So having to shift my mind to making trending videos for Instagram, I feel like I'm begging people to follow me. Like,
Yep.
I don't know how to feel about that.
And then you're still not getting followers. So,
I'm still like,
but really, if you think about it, think about all the people pages that you follow for one reason to the next. It's probably under a couple hundred. Like pages that you see regularly. We'll say like our gym pages, like Absolute Recon, Fox Fitness, funny pages that you might follow that you see regularly, lifestyle pages that you see. That's under 200. And there's millions and millions and millions of people on Instagram. So that's the 0.0001% that you follow, and that is the same with everyone else. So really, it's very hard. It's almost like getting drafted to the NFL.
yeah.
To get your account to big enough to where it's, legitimate.
Yeah. And then, like, it would be nice to get followers, but I want to stick within the fitness industry or environment. How would you say that?
Yeah, the fitness genre.
Yeah, because, like, we're really good at couple content or funny or couple comedy and stuff. I haven't really done anything, like, by myself. Like, maybe I can do some hair content, but you see, I need to have a niche. You know what I mean? I can't be all over the place.
Yep.
I can't be doing, like, lifestyle or beauty or, like, hair stuff or bodybuilding or fitness or, couple stuff. Like, or trending videos. It's like I'm all over the place.
Well, another thing too is you no longer make money on social media. That's the thing.
On YouTube you do.
That's it.
And I think we're pretty good at YouTube. We like the YouTube stuff.
But that's the thing of the past. Like, you don't make money on Instagram. You don't make money on TikTok or anything like that. Like, once you get big enough to monetize, then, like, you got to be very careful about the content you post. And it's like a tenth of a penny per like. So we're talking like 1 million freaking likes get you like $100 or something like that. So it's that you're not making money off of social media any longer. Where you make any type of monetization is through like sponsorships and affiliate codes and stuff like that. And in order to get companies to look at you, one, you need a fairly large following. Two, you got to have a niche. Like, if I am like Hummus Fit or Mega Fit Meals or something like that, and I look at your page and there's not one thing on it about fitness, bodybuilding, or anything like that my products would appeal to the people that I know buy them, I'm not going to sponsor you. I'm not going to give you products to try to sell to people that don't buy my products. That doesn't make sense. So, like, if you don't have a niche, you're not even going to get the sponsorships or anything like that to try to get the affiliate codes. So, and like her personal page don't have a niche. It's just a bunch of random lifestyle stuff. So if I'm a company going to look and be like, okay, Vanessa, she's getting 1 million views on her videos, but like, what products can I offer her? Because I don't know what audience she's appealing to that might buy these products. So that's the other, you get stuck in this purgatory area. And like, she don't want to mess her algorithm up by posting anything different, but then if you don't find a niche, then you're not going to get anywhere anyway. So
I like YouTube. I feel like we should really stick to YouTube. Because Instagram's a little hard. TikTok it's another ball court. Let me tell you.
TikTok is a weirdos.
TikTok, like, I posted a video, the same video I posted on my Instagram, I posted it on TikTok. And the kind of, how do you say, the kind of feedback, the kind of
people who interact on TikTok is far different than Instagram.
Yeah, I got negative energy on TikTok.
Toxic.
On Instagram, it was all like funny and hyping and relatable, And TikTok was more focusing on my body. They were more like body shaming me. And in my mind, like, when I got that kind of energy, I was like, you know what, you picked a good day today because today I want to fight too. So that's where Isaac's like, this is not the kind of engagement we want. This is not the audience we want. So you're gonna have to take the video down. And I was like, feeling that they're dictating what I get to post, you know. So I did feel a little how do you say, defeated.
Yeah, I just didn't want her to fight with him because there's nothing to be gained.
It was negative energy from men. It's just like,
but if you feed into it,
mind blowing from negative comments from men hating women. That was insane because it's typically, I don't even know if it's typically women on hating women, you know, because
I mean, I feel like that's typical.
I feel like women are more supportive towards women.
You know what though? Up front, but behind your back is where that happens.
In real life?
Yeah. In real life. People will be supportive to your face then talk about you behind your back. That's what I feel like that's what women do. Men just talk about you to your face.
But the video that I posted had nothing to do with my body.
Nothing.
It was about you relating with your boyfriend or with your girlfriend. That's it. And these people just focus on my body. And I was like, I hate to talk about what people look like, you know, because it's not their fault. A lot of the times it is your fault because you can go work out and, you know, gain a little muscle or lose a little weight. But if you're happy that way, then you're happy that way. But don't be talking about other people's bodies that for sure look a lot better than you know? But
what we found out, talking to other people who were actually got a pretty big following on TikTok, is it's primarily negative. There's a lot of negativity on TikTok that you got to overcome and deal with on a day-to-day with your videos and stuff like that. That they said that they did not have that in Instagram. So they had the same experience. It's just TikTok community is very toxic compared to Instagram community. The people on TikTok are just overall more negative than, and I'm not saying everyone, but it's overall majority more negative than they are on Instagram. But it's easier to increase your following on TikTok than it is on Instagram. But you also make a lot less and have a lot less opportunity through TikTok than you do Instagram.
I also see this, is it a meme? I don't know what to call it. But on Instagram, I've seen this post that said, this is what all the people that are leaving you hate comments look like. And it's typically like, I don't want to say it, but like weird looking people.
Bunch of weirdos.
You know? And if you get offended by the word weird, then, you know, what's that saying? If the shoe fits.
Yeah. But so like there's a saying about TikTok that it's a forum for the insane. They say that TikTok is a forum. Take that as
they say. We never said that.
I never said that. That's the stereotype about TikTok. It's a forum for the insane.
But then listen to this. Because after I got that negative energy from these 2-3 guys, that I will fight them in real life, okay? But anyway, after that, I started seeing more hate comments on Instagram on other people's posts. And these people that post, they're not ugly people. You know, they're not, how do you say?
There's nothing wrong with them.
There's, you know, just because you don't have a huge butt or like, I don't know what these men want to see women look like. I don't know, like tiny waist.
It wouldn't matter. People
breasts,
are going to.
I don't know. But these guys started leaving comments on these girls' page like, oh, I don't, you know, you don't look that good, or, you know, like the woman clearly looks good. You know, I don't know what you want her to look like. But that's what a normal body looks like.
But people will be negative about anything.
Yeah, they were just being hateful just because, and it's all men.
There's certain people, if you handed them a bar of gold, would complain about how heavy it was. That's just how, you know, that's what I told you.
I asked Isaac, why is there people like this? And he says some people just want to watch the world burn.
That's from Batman, by the way. I didn't coin that, but yes, that is true.
And it just hit me like, that was a badass answer. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get hate comments, you're gonna get negativity, you're gonna get someone, you know, say something rude to you in what, like, in real life, or just treat you bad, because some people just want to see the world burn. But I just thought it was strange that after I experienced it on TikTok, I started seeing that algorithm on my Instagram. I don't know if it's all connected. I don't know if my brain just started focusing on that more.
Probably. I mean, like, it's like when you buy a red car and you see all the red cars on the road. You know what I mean? Like, you just start noticing it.
I wonder if that happened because I started seeing women even like make a whole entire post about these men that are leaving them hate comments, and I think that's so funny. I think it's funny, but Isaac doesn't want me to give that kind of energy, and I will not be giving that kind of energy, because I'm very confident about myself, and I know where I have flaws, but I also don't want to be perfect, you know? I don't want to look perfect.
Just delete the comment.
Right.
Just delete the comment. If you don't like it, just delete the comment. Takes away all their power.
True.
It don't engage with them, and then it removes them from the equation.
Well,
which that's all they want. They just want engagement. They just want you to say something.
yeah.
And you did exactly what they wanted. They win.
Yeah, Isaac said that they won, but I was about to get my mother-in-law to fight with me. She was like, yeah, let's talk shit to these people. But I will not be giving that kind of energy anymore. Like, if people are going to leave hate comments, that's fine. I know it's not true. But because I know it's not true, it's just the audacity. You know what I mean? That's what gets me. The audacity. Is it audacity or audacity?
Audacity.
I said it right. But where was I getting at?
No,
Yeah.
you're just telling your experience with social media. Anyway, so we put a lot of effort, a lot of emotion into social media, and haven't had a lot of return so far.
I don't know what people want to see.
They said that they want to see us doing more gym stuff and funny stuff and that kind of stuff. I don't know. The question is I don't know how do you break the Instagram algorithm? That's the question, not what people want to see, because our content does well when it gets circulated. It's not getting circulated.
And then also, like, we've talked about this with our Instagram coach. Like, people like us in real life. Like, in real life, everywhere we go, everywhere we are, people talk to us. You know, people give us free stuff. We don't ask for it, you know. They just let us go in the gym for free. Shit. That's free day at the gym? That's awesome. They like us. You know, they ask how we can help them. A lot of the times is about them, how we can help them. They ask if they can pick our brains a little bit, mainly him because he's with the brains. I'm just, you know, here for moral support.
You're the brawn.
What's that?
The muscle.
I'm the muscle. I'm the muscle memory. Does that make sense?
I don't know.
I'm just weight.
No.
I make life better. That's what it is.
That's right.
But I keep him on his toes 99.9% of the time.
That's for sure.
I love doing that to people. I love keeping people on their toes. It's my favorite thing to do in life. But I even keep myself in my toes.
What she means by that is keeping people stressed out. That's why I have all that gray in my beard now.
But
That's what
like
I got
the
for
gray.
2025.
Look, it looks so cute.
Yeah, you gave it to me because you stress me out all the time.
I'm gonna keep it more. I found my first gray hair.
Oh
it
my
came
God.
out of my hairbrush.
And my mom put it in a box for her and wrapped it up like for a Christmas gift.
It's in a little treasure box.
It is. But it says Vanessa's first gray hair.
And it's in a little container. And there is my gray hair wrapped up. And it's this long. That means it's been there for a while.
You pulled it out.
I brushed it.
I dare you.
And God and I had a pact. God and I, we made like a, how do you say, a covenant. We made an agreement. We had an agreement, and I can't tell you that agreement. Like, that's personal. But I don't know if that was there before our agreement. So I'm not going to, how do you say, hold back or.
You're not gonna hold a grudge.
Not hold a grudge. I'm not going to.
I wouldn't hold a grudge against God either.
No.
I think that's a losing battle.
I'm not going to. What is that word I'm looking for?
Not gonna hold it against him.
Not hold it against him. It's like when you break. I'm not going to break my promise. I'm not going to break the agreement, because I think what happened is I asked for something, and in return I will do this. But that was after I probably grew the gray hair. Or at least I want to believe that. I don't know, but it's working for me so far.
I mean, this much growth, that's a solid year. Maybe 18 months.
Okay, then I think that's what happened. I asked for it after. If you can guess what I asked for, then, I might either say yes or no. But as of right now, I don't want to tell you guys, because that's between me and God, and it could all probably be in my head, I'm not gonna put that kind of energy out there, because I believe that God listens to prayers, and even if it's superficial. You think so?
I don't know.
It's not superficial, because what I'm asking in return is okay.
Also superficial.
You don't understand. I don't want to talk about it right now. Okay, we're just gonna not talk about it.
You talked about it a lot for not wanting to talk about it.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
That was a lot of not wanting to talk about it.
Forget that we had this conversation.
Don't rewind, or you won't be able to forget.
Just fast forward.
Well, they don't know to fast forward. They won't get to the part where you say fast forward until they've heard it all.
Are you gonna hold it against me?
Who?
The viewers. They're right here, they're watching us, babe.
They're not. We're recording. They don't watch us till later.
But you have to talk like they're watching us.
In the industry, it's called a lagging.
I see you.
Lagging indicator.
Okay. I got off a tangent. See what I mean? This is what I do. I get off tangents.
Yep.
I'm a posing coach. If you need posing, just contact me at the Bond of Steel on Instagram. Or here. You can comment here. But what else do you want to talk about?
I think that's about it. We're gonna have a big 2026 year. Big lot of moving parts going on this year. A lot of big changes.
Yes, we have some exciting news to tell you guys until next year. Okay, just bear with us. Stick along, ride along.
We haven't done one of these since like August. We should probably do updates a little bit more.
Yeah, we should do more updates.
Frequently.
But I feel like we've done so much. Did I tell you guys we went to Puerto Vallarta?
No.
We went to Puerto Vallarta. Okay.
Wow. All right. Cool. All right then. We did go on vacation in August. It's been before August that we did an update. Maybe not even. Did we even do an update this year? I don't even remember.
I don't even remember. Where are we?
We're in Tennessee. No, but we went to Puerto Vallarta in August. Had a great, fantastic time. Great doesn't even cover it. Fantastic
I planned
time.
it all myself.
She got us sick the first day we were there.
Because we went on a food tour. Don't ever go to the... I don't know if I should say this.
Don't go to the local places to eat. Stick with the bigger, nicer restaurants. If you do, you do what you want, but
But actually, we have a pretty bland diet. So I think what happened is that...
They say the food prep is what happens down there. They say a lot of the times that because they don't have the best hygiene, and when they're prepping the food, say they're prepping meat, sometimes they prep it too close to like the vegetables, and then you got raw meat contamination in the vegetables. So Makes you sick.
But I don't want to talk bad about them. That's what the local
Well, no,
people
that's
said.
not talking bad. That's just giving people.
We didn't say that. The local
insight.
people said that. Okay, so don't even give us the credit for that. Or the what is it
I don't
called?
think anybody's gonna give us down the road for letting them know that, hey, you know, if you go out and walk around in the community and eat, you may get sick.
But we had a great time. I would go back there again for sure. And then of course the timeshare sharers people.
Oh man, they don't call them timeshares anymore though.
They call them.
I don't even remember what it was. They have a new marketing term for timeshare though, because timeshare is such a bad word now. So they have remarketed it into something else.
Condo.
Something.
Living assistance.
No, that's for old people. So yeah, we got caught up in that a little bit, but we end up making out on that deal. Of course, it cost us about half a day, but we ended up
Getting $250.
$250.
They raised the pay rate.
Couple free taxis.
Yeah. And they say you don't have to get anything. I said okay, and we said no. And then they try to like make other propositions, and we said okay, well, can we see the contract first?
That's
said
how
no.
you get them. Ask to see the contract.
Yeah. And don't so if you're on vacation and they want you to get on the timeshares, what is it called? What would you call it?
No, the list.
The list where you make an appointment.
So when you
talk to
first
them.
get there, what they're going to do is, when you first get off the plane, unbeknownst to us, because no one told us, but we're going to tell you, that way you have insights. When you get off the plane, they're going to usher you over to one of the resorts.
And they're going to ask you, do you have a ride? Do you have a taxi?
They're going to be trying to give you tequila and all this stuff.
Cheap tequila.
And they're going to put you down for an appointment to talk about these timeshares.
But they're not going to call it timeshares.
But they just say, all you got to do is sit through breakfast and listen to what we have to say. That's totally not true.
And they're going to say it's free breakfast.
Free breakfast. That's not true
They're
either.
going to tell you this. You get to take home this free, you get to take to your trip, to your hotel, this free tequila and a ride. You get 4 rides, or
4
like
taxis
they'll
is
tell
what they
you how
offered
many
us.
rides. And then they're going to ask you, did you already plan anything in your trip? Because we can give you a voucher for this restaurant, for this hotel, with this massage. You can get this. And they're going to give you all this free stuff.
Yeah, but we already planned everything and bought
But
it.
we planned everything. We had everything. Because remember what happened to us in the Bahamas? If you think I was about to let us go on another vacation and let it turn out the way it did in the Bahamas, because Mr. Scott over here planned the Bahamas trip, and I'm thinking like, this man protects and provides for me. Like, he can definitely, he knows what he's doing when he's booking this trip in the Bahamas, you know? Unbeknownst to me, that is not his expertise.
I never said it was.
All he would do is he books it and just make sure that we have a flight there, a ride to the place where we're staying, that we have food, and we're good.
That's providing all the necessities.
Yeah, it's not that simple. You need to do your research.
Yeah, you got to do your research.
Go. You need to look at the weather. You need to look at
But you get bamboozled because whenever I looked at the Airbnb for the Bahamas, it looked way different than what we got.
You need to do a lot of research. Take it from me, ladies and gents.
And gentlemen.
Because if you're the one that does all the booking, you need to do the research on the place. Where do people go the most? Where do people don't go? When should you start reserving? When is the best time to go? Is the weather terrible around the time that you're going to book? There's just so much, okay, that you need to look into. Anyway, we're not going to talk about that. If you need a TripAdvisor,
You don't want to open that can of worms. If you need a TripAdvisor, call TripAdvisor.com. But she did a fantastic job booking our trip for Puerto Vallarta.
wandered long.
Maybe too fantastic, because we had something to do every day, even though some days I just wanted to take a nap.
Every day.
I wasn't allowed to take a nap.
Every hour was booked.
I was never allowed to take a nap.
Even our rest times was scheduled.
I just wanted a nap.
Because I was making time. I was making it up for the Bahamas trip.
Yeah, but it's called vacation because you're supposed to vacate your responsibilities.
How to get out of my system.
And I was trying to vacate my responsibilities, and man, I didn't. The only thing I did was replace work with things to do. But we had a great time regardless. I can't complain. We had some of the best food at the resort. How about that catch of the day?
Oh God! You guys want to see it? Should we put it?
My God!
I'll put some little clips of what it looked like.
It was fantastic. We had some really good food.
And let me tell you this. Don't be afraid to take pictures with your family of yourself. If you're a lone wolf traveler, how would you call it? Lone wolf?
Sure.
Or if you are with your girlfriend or boyfriend, partner, husband, wife, or
I think I get it.
take the time to take your picture. Get ready. Take your picture. Take some videos. Because you're going to go back and look at them and you're going to be like, that was a nice trip. And you can even, guess what? You can even put a frame on it.
You could put a frame.
Print it and hang it on your wall like
there
you
you
did.
go. You do have the right to be an attorney. You can do all that if you want, or none of it.
But if you don't do any of it, guess what?
What?
You're not going to have nice memories.
Well, no, you still have the memories. You just won't have the pictures.
Exactly. So if you can't show it, so like, that's just me though. Because guess what? I printed these pictures and then I'm going to show you where I printed it from because it was a really good deal. And I put them in a frame. I already had a picture frame from Walmart. And they're all hanging in my house, in our house right now on the wall. I mean, where else, right? But I showed Isaac and he loves it.
Yeah, it was great. It's good. Really good.
And the house feels more like home.
It does.
We got a bunch of stuff from Marketplace too because if you know me, I like to save money when it comes to a house that we just rent. Because when we buy our house, it's going to be a different ballpark. But right now we're just renting, so we got a bunch of stuff from Marketplace. Really good deals. If you are wanting to shop on a budget for your home, go on Marketplace.
Yeah, but you sort of contradict yourself. If you rent, if you own, whatever, Marketplace is a really good tool to get furniture for your home, regardless if you rent, because they have really nice stuff.
You know what? I did contradict myself. He's right. So
I will be using Marketplace to furnish our home whenever we move in. I'm not saying I'm getting all the furniture from there, but they will be pieces of furniture that I buy from Marketplace just simply because
there'll be some stuff.
I'm not going to pay premium for something I can get for half of that cost. No one should. That's why you don't buy new vehicles. There's no point in taking the depreciation unless you're that well off that you don't care. Then I'm so glad that you're in that situation. However, the other 99% of us who have to allocate our funds properly, why take the hit? Why take it?
I don't see anything for anything wrong for used cars.
There's nothing wrong with a used car. Low mileage used car, there's nothing wrong with it.
It's like a new car.
Yeah, exactly. It is a new car. I'm perfectly fine, and then saving, 20% on it. Same with Marketplace. You get really good. We got a entry table that was $2,200. Italian, Hickman.
Oh yeah.
Branded entry table. Beautiful wrought iron, beautiful wood. We paid $100.
Oh, it was so pretty. I really like it a lot.
$100, and there's nothing wrong with this entry table other than the guy did not have a place for it in his house that he just built. That's it. And what's wrong with that? This goes in any home. It's a nice entry table.
Everything we bought for our rental, it's all from Marketplace, including our Christmas tree. The only thing that's probably not from Marketplace is our bed, because
no, we bought the TV new. I bought all the surround system new. All that good stuff.
That's from your old house, though.
No, I bought it when I moved to Pennsylvania. No, I bought it when I moved to Texas. You crap.
Oh, gee, calm down.
You're trying to tell me. I bought all that when I moved to Texas. I didn't bring any of my old stuff most of my old stuff did not come from Pennsylvania when I
gas?
moved down. You crack.
What about the rugs that Noah peed on?
I bought them when I moved down.
Well, we don't have any carpet, any
It's
rugs.
really
in our
hard to
house.
move a home that's 3,300 square feet into a home.
I know that. I 100% know that because let me tell you, we moved 3 times from different rental spots because the first one, the guy wanted to sell his house back in 2021, 22. I don't know. That's when the market was high.
At the peak COVID, it was like 2020.
Yeah, and he sold his house because he was getting a really good price for his house.
Yeah.
So we had to move out. And then the second house, they're raising the rent for no reason. And we found a better deal. It's closer to the gym, 1 minute away from the gym. I'm not even going to tell you in what direction because you should not know that information. But we're literally 1 minute
Do you even
away
know
from
what direction?
Yes, I do.
Where? South, east, west?
I'm good with directions. Let me tell you something.
Okay, where are we?
This
South
map-
or west or north or which are
We're
we from the
west.
gym?
Right now, we're west. But Fox Fitness, we are.
Exactly. You know.
We are. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
We are west.
You totally just made that up. You totally just made it up.
Because I'm looking at it from the map.
You don't even know.
Lake Worth, Saginaw. It's more on this side than this side. Because Dallas is more over here. So I'm going to say it's on the west side.
We're in the east. We're east from Fox Fitness.
Oh, okay. Okay, I see how you're mapping. There's a cop.
See how I'm mapping.
I see how you're calculating this because
If you look at Fort
there's
Worth,
Fox, and then like Fox is
and
right
then
here. That's
over
the
here's
north,
Fox.
South, east, west. So like if Fox
we're
is
slightly
here,
east.
so we're like on this side. So yeah, I thought that you're looking at the whole maps of the United States of America.
Even if you looked at that map, that's still east.
It's west.
No, it ain't. East is east and west is west. There's no east if you're looking at it one way, no west if you're looking at it the other way. East is east and west is west, you crackhead.
It's more on the west side. But if you
east.
pinpoint the compass at Fox Fitness, then yes, it's east, and I would even say southeast.
Actually, I think it's northeast, but we'll go with just east.
No, because no.
Okay.
I was explaining.
There's
something.
only one east, there's only one west, there's only one north, and there's only one south. If there was multiple north, south, east, and west, then we would all be lost and ships would never be able to get anywhere. Okay, there's only one east.
I'm really good with directions, by the way. He is not good with directions at all.
Don't let her navigate you anywhere because she'll be like, depending on which map you look at, you might be east or west.
At least
which
I
is
know
like,
how to read maps.
you apparently don't.
But let me tell you, he to this day, and let me tell you, it's a new year, it's a new day. To this day, he does not know how to get home from the gym.
I can get us home from the gym.
And it's 1 minute away.
I use GPS quite often, okay? And the reason I do that is more for traffic patterns than anything. But there is something to be said. I remember a time back before there was GPS. I remember whenever
Back in the days?
moved to Atlanta,
It's very far.
you had to buy a Garmin GPS, and they were expensive at the time. Your phone didn't have a GPS and all that bullshit. But prior to that, we had to use MapQuest to get anywhere. You would put in the address on MapQuest and then print out the directions. I got around just fine doing that, okay? I went all the way to Richmond, Virginia from Belfry, Kentucky
He tells
to
the
pick
story
up
all
a
the
vending
time.
machine
Yeah.
using MapQuest. I got around everywhere just fine, and something happened. The use of GPS erodes your navigational skills. I can promise you that.
Yeah, you want
Because
to-
I'll be the second one to admit it. She's the first. That
He's terrible at
I am
navigation.
terrible with directions. I don't know why. I used to be very good. If I wasn't good, I'd still be lost.
And you know what my favorite thing is? I like to test him. Like, baby, you know where we're going? He has no idea. And so he asked me for help. It's my favorite thing when he asks me for help.
The thing about it is
Because he knows everything except for directions.
I just follow the blue line. Like, I don't even think about like signs.
It's easier when you're at Walmart and you need to go home from Walmart. Well, how do you want to use a GPS? Like
Traffic conditions, but the problem is it makes you dependent on those directions. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So
see, I'm better than that. I'm aware of my surroundings, and that's the thing. I'm never aware of my surroundings ever. I get overstimulated when I'm around a lot of people. But when I'm driving, I watch everything, and it's just a thing I do. Like, I just see what's around, and that's how I know how to get home.
the thing is, though, and here's the irony of
And I
this:
read some sheets.
she does not know how to use a compass. I know how to use a compass. I know how to
I know how
landmark.
to use a compass because when it's telling you go that way, you go in that direction.
No,
And
that's
in that
not.
direction is pointing either north,
No.
east, south, or west.
There you go. That's
And like
this
if it's
is,
going that way,
listen-
like you have to keep walking in
Listen
that
to what
direction.
she's saying right now, because she has no idea how to.
I've
That right
never
there
had
tells
to walk.
you that she does not know how to read a compass. Because she said if it tells you to go that direction, to go there. Compasses
Go
don't
like
tell
this,
you
or this is the
where to
way
go. Compasses give you bearings of where north, south, east, and west is, and then from those bearings you landmark, and then go to where you need to go. So
You know what I want to do now?
learn how to
I
use a
want-
compass.
I want to take one of those classes that you take where they take you in the woods and you need to survive with all the things that they give you, like a rope, fire. No, you have to make your own fire. You get a sleeping bag, a tent, some canned foods, and you are off in the wilderness and they teach you how to survive. Oh, and a compass. That was important. I think we should do that class. You know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do kickboxing. Some lady at the gym, she's gonna teach me kickboxing. She's really good at it. She taught me how to kickbox.
How do we go from compasses to kickboxing?
Just things I want to learn.
Huh?
I also want to learn how to do belly dancing and line dancing and ballet. I try to do ballet, but
Well, we've been doing line dancing.
yeah, we've been doing two step, three step. We've been
Couples
doing
3-step. Quite regularly. They're gonna start classes again. I think February, right?
Yeah. Yeah, they're awesome. What's his name? Bonnie and Will.
Bonnie and Bill.
I almost got it. So if you know me, I always get a word wrong. It's either by one letter or by one whole word.
By one letter. You get a word wrong by a letter.
Sometimes by a letter or by a whole word. But that's how you know if you know me, because if you truly know me, you know what I'm talking about. Even if it's wrong. But you know exactly what I'm trying to say. Huh, babe? What do you say?
What do I say?
Yeah. What
About
do you
what?
think? What do you think about what I just said?
I think you're exactly right.
Sun's hitting my eyes. But yeah, I feel like we talked about everything we wanted to talk about. It's about to be 1 hour in a car with us.
Yeah.
And we have 10 hours to go. But should we show what we did over the weekend? I have a couple of shooting videos, a couple writing videos with his dad. We went to this restaurant in London, Kentucky. It's a country. It's in a gas station and it's in southern
Somerset.
food. Oh, Somerset. We went there to eat before we got in Pikeville. I have a couple videos that I took. I don't really record much for YouTube because my prerogative is Instagram. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
My priority, my main focus is Instagram. But I think I like YouTube better. I don't know. Do you guys think we're better at YouTube? What do you guys want to see us do? Do you guys want to see us talk more? Or like talk about different things? Should we do a questionnaire? Or like, I don't know.
Who's they?
Games? Babe, we have 19 subscribers.
19, really?
Yeah. Maybe a
Wow.
little bit more.
I didn't know it's up that high.
Yeah, we have a lot of
We have
people.
19 people that we
A
entertain.
lot of people like us.
That's amazing.
People know me. That's from
I know. Oh, you don't know?
Anchorman?
There you go.
Or no? That's what he always says all the time. But from Anchorman. And we have to go watch Napoleon Dynamite because I've never watched Napoleon Dynamite. But there's a lot of lines that he references from there. So if I want to keep up with his sense of humor, I need to watch these movies. Oh, that's it. That's all we have, right?
Yeah, I think that's it.
Do you guys want me to record his prep? He's about to cut.
Yeah, we'll start recording the prep highlights.
I'm gonna do a video of what it's like to wake up with Mr. Scott and eat with Mr. Scott, train with Mr. Scott, work with Mr. Scott.
Why you say it?
And go to bed with Mr. Scott.
In what context?
The only way.
There's multiple ways.
Babe.
What?
Are you serious? There's only one way. It's to go to sleep.
This is the way.
Follow me if you want to live.
Oh, she had her southern food palette expanded into killed lettuce and onions.
Oh, I love it.
Fried corn.
Really good.
Some green beans with sugar.
No.
And
everything has sugar. All the food his mother made, sugar. Throw some sugar on it. Sugar everywhere. I'm like, well, now I see why you haven't lost any weight.
And then chicken and dumplings.
Oh, my favorite. The only person I will eat chicken and dumplings is from his mother. And I have the recipe. So if you want it, just write in the comments and I will drop the recipe. I don't remember it, but I can get it. Okay? It's really good. And it's hard. Like last time I had chicken and dumplings, and I didn't like it. It was pretty bland. But this chicken and dumplings, oh my god. It's super easy to make.
My grandmother made them like this.
It's mama.
No, my mama. She says it a little different. Mama.
So it sounds like mama.
Not mama. Mama. M-A-M-A-W. Mama.
Why does it come out like that? Hold on. Mama. I have to really think about it.
She don't have a southern accent. That's why it comes out like that.
Mama.
My mama.
My mama.
Yeah, that's my mama and papa. But anyway, yeah, she had a little bit more experience now with the southern food.
I about took the family out with making pozole, which I don't know.
Oh my god.
That's not what happened. Tell them what really happened. Because I feel like this story is going to be told for many generations, and I need to put a stop to it.
It truthfully won't be told past this year. But anyway, unless you keep it going.
Somebody's going to keep it going.
It sounds
remember
like
that year Vanessa made
right
pozole, she almost took mom out. Mama. No, that's not mama.
Well, it's Journey's mama.
It's Journey's mama. What if he tells us this story?
You don't even know. He's 18 months old. You don't even know what pozole is right now. You're good.
Oh, yes, he does. He has some pozole.
Yeah,
baby.
That baby eats everything, though. He don't know.
Pozole.
You don't even know.
He won't eat veggies?
Yeah, he did. He ate corn.
Hominy?
Yeah. That's a veggie, right?
Yeah.
But anyway.
You got me there, babe.
Got you there.
But yeah, tell him how your mom, Christmas was over because
we spent the day cooking pozole.
Not the day, it was just 3 hours.
And I didn't, no rhyme intended there. But we spent the day cooking pozole, and then we were also trying to get ready to go visit my Aunt Jane and her side of the family for Christmas. We always go over there and spend Christmas with them, play games, and usually they have food and all that sort of good stuff, So we was trying to get the pozole done before we left. That way it could simmer and all the flavors come alive and it's ready to eat once we got home, and especially the next day. So anyway, we got everything chopped, everything in the pot, yabba dabba doo. She was fixing the chili that goes in the pozole, and
which is not even spicy.
we really didn't have an actual blender. Okay, it was like this little like makeshift like small blender that my mother brought, and it it had a little blade with a little handheld thing on the top and yabba dabba doo. Well, the first batch of chili that she tried to make was dry. It came out dry because she burnt the chili, right?
Yeah, I cooked the chiles too much, and I forgot to put water in it to boil it. Well, I didn't forget. What happened is I didn't finish reading the instructions.
There you go. Anyway, so whenever I tried to blend everything together, it just wasn't blended. It would just turn to powder. So she was like, scratch it all. We're going to have to do this again. So anyway, it was getting too close. I needed to go get ready to go to my aunt's house. So I was like, I will blend the chili when I get out of the shower. I got in the shower, because she had already showered. She was like half ready, so she was ahead of me trying to fix it. And I showered, and then I get a knock on the door saying, hey, where's the blade to the blender? There's a missing blade. Oh my God. And I'm
That's
like,
the main part.
I needed to get out of the shower. I was trying to hurry up. I was trying to get out of the shower so I could come down and help find this blade, because apparently I'm the only person in the house that could help find this blade.
You were the last one to blend the chili.
Yeah, and anyway, so when I got down, my mother was there with a hand mixer blending this chili.
I told her not to do that.
But, you can't tell my mom nothing. She's a little hard-headed. But anyway, I immediately found the blade.
Yeah, because you threw it in a trash can.
3.2 seconds, which she said she looked in the trash can and couldn't find it. So I found the blade, saved the day, but unfortunately there was a casualty of war that happened because of the hand blending.
That's not
It apparently made my mother sick. The capsaicin that was in the air apparently gave her some distress. She got a headache, she got sick, nauseated, etc., etc., etc. So she started throwing up. She had to go lay down. She had to take, Advil, and we were trying to get her some Pepto-Bismol.
Right.
Right, trying to tend to her while this capsaicin passed out of her system.
And we thought, okay, 30
hours passed, and like we needed to leave. We were late. And like she was still sick.
And this is a year that we were going to be there on time.
Yeah, and she was having heart palpitations, and at this point we were coming to the conclusion that maybe it had nothing to do with the chili, and there was something else going on. So my brother and his fiance had got home. They were doing Christmas on her side of the family, and they got home, and we all was getting very concerned that potentially my mother was experiencing a heart attack.
Because that's what ChatGPT said.
Yeah, because that ChatGPT said was going on. So we were getting very concerned. We were trying to get her to go to the hospital. Everybody thought Vanessa killed mom, and like
that's what they were starting to say. And I started crying.
Vanessa was very upset. It was a very stressful situation.
I was about to get the whole pozole pot and throw it in a trash.
So
no pozole this year.
Lo and behold, it turns out that my mother, with a bad heart, decided to take an energy pill that had caffeine, B vitamins, and L-tyrosine in it, which, if you know what L-tyrosine is, gives you anxiety. So, can help with, uptake of dopamine. It kind of helps caffeine hit a little bit harder. And, that's why they put it in these energy pills. And then she was drinking coffee on top of it, again, with a bad heart, to the point where she started making her heart race, palpitations, and made herself sick, because you can get sick from having too much caffeine. So, that's what happened. And we missed Christmas with my aunt. We thought,
It gave her the runs. She was throwing up. She was weak.
yeah,
She was cold.
we thought we were going to take her to the hospital. So it was this whole big deal that was getting blamed on a little bit of pozole.
On me. On this little missy right
And
here.
it turns out the pozole was not the issue. It was only the scapegoat.
But she's going to hold to that because that's her truth.
No, now she believes she got a virus and was sick.
Oh, yeah. So I'm off the hook. And I have a headache. I'm really dizzy.
So that's our pozole story.
Yeah, I'm not making pozole no more.
Yeah, we got to make it. That's really good. Everybody loved it.
I used 2 cans of the 25-ounce
We cooked
company,
double
and
what
4
we
pounds
needed.
of beef because I don't know why I thought it was a brilliant idea to go off of the ingredient list, the instructions on how to make this pozole, and I should have known better. But anyway, everyone ate pozole except for his brother because his brother cannot handle the spices. The extra, his food palate is very bland.
Well, also he has irritable bowel syndrome. So anything that's spicy really bothers him very badly. He ate a little bit of hot sauce on a tostada and was sick for a day.
But he used to eat spicy stuff like crazy before, no?
Wow, he didn't always have IBS, baby.
Yeah. I feel very nauseous and my hips hurt.
Well, let's stop the video. We're done.
Okay, we're done. How do you want to conclude this?
We'll try to give more updates on our 2026 journey. We've got a lot going on this year, a lot of big announcements, and then we'll do a little vlog of what it looks like to prep for a bodybuilding show. And yeah, that's it.
Behind the scenes. Also, if you guys want us to talk more about peptides, healing peptides and stuff, we can talk about that here. We can talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Yeah, we can.
Because Instagram's weird. Instagram won't let you talk about stuff that will help you improve physically, mentally. But we can talk about healing peptides, or like if you're into the whole beauty stuff, anti-aging stuff, I can tell you what I take for anti-aging, for skin, even for hair. I mean, I don't take anything for hair, so, but I can tell you what I've read, what works for the hair, for hair growth and stuff. And we gotta do something about Botox because, see my forehead? And Botox is expensive. So the only thing we like to spend money on is on bodybuilding stuff. But when it comes to Botox or furniture, we like to save money. So, and I don't know what to do about this. We tried Botox and Dysport, and like, because we're bodybuilders, it only lasts like 3 months or less.
1 month for me on the Botox.
2 months or 3 months for me. But like every 3 months, I think I can do that.
Oh.
I might just start doing that. But I do like to get Botox right here because I'm turning 30 this year, you guys. I'm 29. I need to start saying that I'm 29 because it's the last few months I'm going to be able to say I'm 29.
Gotta enjoy it while you got
It's
it.
the last at the end of the 20s. 29. 29. Okay. Well, how do we end this? How do we say goodbye?
Hope everyone has a prosperous 2026. And thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Let us know in the comments if there's anything you want to watch us do or talk about. Okay. Bye.
Thanks.